It's no secret that the Ford Motor Company has been a bit slow in moving to front-wheel drive for its midsize family sedans. As a result, they face quite a struggle against long-established competition. But enter, better late than never, Ford's X and K car fighters, the Ford Tempo and this Mercury Topaz. To say that Ford's newest billion-dollar gem is a gamble is an understatement. If these cars don't make a dent in the market, most Fords of the 1990s might be built overseas. Is the Tempo Topaz the Ford in your future? Well, here's our analysis to help you decide. Being last to the market with a 99.9-inch wheelbase, international-sized front driver, Ford didn't want the Tempo Topaz to look like just another entrant. The wedgy, rounded shape reminds most of a shrunken Thunderbird and appears much cuter in person than in photographs. The smiling front marker lights flow rearward to a sharply raked windshield, a very erect passenger compartment, and a short, tall trunk. And like the T-Bird, dispenses with rain gutters, but includes aircraft-like doors that roll into the roof for easier entry as well as less drag. Although the Tempo Topaz resembled the sexy rear-drive European Ford Sierra, some styling details were less well executed, including the upright, wraparound taillights that are out of tune with the design's overall harmony. The base price of the cheapest Ford Tempo is $6,840. Mercury begins its Topaz line with this mid-ranged LS and a starting price of $7,544. Both divisions offer a two-door coupe as well, with brands differing mostly in front and rear trim. Interiors are handsome and extremely tall, with gobs of head and leg room, both front and rear. We were impressed with how much space was available. That also goes for the trunk, that's deep enough for grocery sacks and swallowed our 4 pieces of luggage easily. A temporary spare tire is located under the floor. The new 2.3-liter Penta pushrod engine leaves more than adequate space under the hood for easy service and makes us wonder if the Topaz will eventually get a V6. Standard items on the Topaz LS include comfortable low-back bucket seats, instrumentation that lacked only an oil pressure gauge and, sad to say, a tachometer as well, and an attractively finished inverted L-shaped dash with a storage nook above the radio. The Topaz is a comfortable car to drive, and except for a raspy engine at high RPM and a little wind noise, quite quiet. Only 67 decibels of noise was recorded at 55 miles per hour. Fuel economy is good, if not outstanding. The 5-speed manual is rated at 27 city, 41 highway, with our very new test car delivering 34 during a 100-mile urban test loop, about average for its class. But although the 90-horsepower 4-cylinder engine and 5-speed combination also delivered average acceleration, it was actually better than most of its competitors. The Topaz's 0 to 60 mile-per-hour time was 14 seconds flat, with peppy starts. Handling is more than adequate for normal use, with moderately quick rack and pinion steering. And despite soft springs and oodles of understeer, was easy to track through our slalom, thanks in large part to Ford's use of independent McPherson struts at all 4 corners. Even during emergency maneuvers, the Topaz let the driver know well in advance any tendencies to spin, and correction was always a short throttle away. Straight stops from 30 miles per hour averaged 36 feet, and from 55 miles per hour, 133 feet. Both good results with no rear-end swing around. So, in total, the Mercury Topaz and Ford Tempo seem very thoughtfully conceived family cars that, despite controversial looks, are most inviting and, in our opinion, a gamble that's destined to be a winner.